Referee Chris Kavanagh admitted, "I am very sorry that the VAR referees misunderstood me. We witnessed another referee disaster in the Manchester United Crystal Palace match. Referee Chris Kavanagh did not award a penalty in any way, even though the ball hit the Crystal Palace player's hand. Although Manchester United players objected for a long time for this position, the decision did not change." According to the Sun newspaper, referee Chris Kavanagh, who watched the position again after the match, realized that he made a wrong decision. According to the news, Chris Kavanagh, who watched the replay of the position on his phone after the match, is said to have gone to Ten Hag and said, "I'm very sorry, I realized I was wrong, but although I persistently asked the VAR referees about the position, they said I had to continue. The VAR referees misled me. We have lost points many times because of these VAR referees, and it happens all the time. Something definitely needs to be done to change this." So what do you think about this? Do you think this claim by the Sun newspaper is true? Manchester United interested in Bayern Munich centre-back Matthijs de Ligt. Manchester United are interested in Bayern Munich centre-back Matthijs de Ligt, who is unhappy with his playing time at the German champions, according to Fischages. The Red Devils invested more than €200 million on signings during the summer transfer window, but they failed to bolster their central defense after Harry Maguire refused to leave. The club were planning to offload Maguire to reinvest on another centre-back, but the Englishman's reluctance to part ways meant that they could not sign an upgrade. This has not ended the speculation over future signings, and Fischages claim that United are keeping tabs on de Ligt, who previously played under Ten Hag at former club Ajax. De Ligt has managed only 126 minutes of game time for Bayern this term, with Kim Min-jae and Dayot Upamecano being the undisputed starters for manager Thomas Tuchel. As a result, he is contemplating over his future at the club, and Bayern would be open to selling him for €80 million. United and Barcelona are mentioned as his admirers. Fischages conclude that Ten Hag could play a decisive role in bringing de Ligt to Old Trafford. There could be the possibility of a part exchange deal between the clubs. Scott McTominay was linked with a move away from United over the summer. He was on the radar of Bayern before they tried to sign João Palhinha from Fulham on deadline day. Fulham did not sanction Palhinha's exit after they failed to land a replacement. The Portuguese has now signed a new contract with the London club, which could increase his valuation. Tuchel has recently identified McTominay as the backup target, and we won't be surprised if United include him as a makeweight to sign de Ligt during the January transfer window. With the tight financial fair play situation, United may also have to offload Maguire in January in order to afford de Ligt. Hence, a transfer could be difficult to pull off in the next window. Manchester United suffer big blow with Lisandro Martinez requiring fresh metatarsal surgery. Manchester United have suffered a huge injury blow with Lisandro Martinez set to undergo a fresh metatarsal surgery, according to Daily Mail. The Argentine broke the fifth metatarsal in his right foot in April this year. He underwent an operation which kept him out of action for 11 weeks. Martinez was injury-free throughout preseason, and he unfortunately picked up a recurrence of the same concern during the league defeat at Arsenal. The centre-back played in the next two games against Brighton and Bayern with painkillers, but scans have now revealed that his foot fracture has not healed completely. The World Cup winner will now undergo a second surgery on Monday to cure the problem once and for all. He could be out of action for 3 months. The 25-year-old joined the Red Devils from Ajax during the 2022 summer transfer window and had a brilliant debut campaign under manager Erik ten Hag. The Argentine was superb with his distribution and ability to win key duels and tackles in the box. His physical presence was also another highlight to watch. He struggled to replicate the same consistency earlier this season. In our opinion, his foot injury could be the reason behind his mixed performances this term. Martinez is now expected to be on the sidelines for 3 months. The news is a huge blow, but we wish him to make a complete recovery before his comeback. In his absence, the club have Raphael Varane, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Johnny Evans as the central defensive options until the turn of the year. United have the quality to fill the void, but Varane's injury record is a cause for concern. If he is sidelined, the club could have a difficult period to cope with. Barcelona manager XAVI picks Marcus Rashford as one of the most difficult players to stop. Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez has said that Manchester United star Marcus Rashford is one of the most difficult players to stop on the playing field. The England international has been a fantastic performer for the Red Devils over the years, and last season, he registered 30 goals and 11 assists from 56 outings. In an exclusive interview with Mundo Deportivo, Xavi said that Rashford is one of the most difficult players to stop and highlighted that he cost them the tie. The United graduate has endured a difficult start to the current campaign. He has registered 1 goal and 2 assists from 8 appearances across all competitions. The 25-year-old has got himself into good positions in and around the box, but has been let down by his decision-making. Despite this, Erik ten Hag continues to back him. The manager has started him in every Premier League and Champions League game this term, and he will be hoping that the forward can find his confidence in front of goal. The €80 million-rated star will most certainly start on the left wing against Galatasaray on Tuesday night and has the opportunity to end a 4-match goalless streak. United host the Turkish champions in the Champions League before welcoming Brentford on Saturday afternoon, which is the last league game before the international break. 3 goals in last 4 meetings, Manchester United must be wary of Wilfried Zaha threat on Tuesday. Manchester United must be wary of the threat of Wilfried Zaha when they host Galatasaray in the Champions League group stage on Tuesday night. The Red Devils have had a tough start to the campaign, and they recently suffered their 4th defeat of the Premier League season against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. As a result, the club are languishing in the 10th spot in the standings, and they are 7 points adrift of a top 4 spot after just 7 games into the new season. The Turkish champions have an ordinary record in Europe's elite competition, but they possess plenty of attacking threat after investing into some quality players. Mauro Icardi will lead the attack for the Istanbul outfit.